Hey, thanks for tuning into GameSpot Live. We're going to be reviewing The Sims Unleashed, which is the latest expansion pack for Maxis's life simulator game for the PC, The Sims. So if you're not familiar with The Sims, where have you been? The Sims is the best-selling PC game in history, and it's enjoyed incredible popularity ever since it was released 2 years ago. Both The Sims and all of its expansion packs regularly enjoy top spots in the North American bestseller charts. The Sims and its expansion packs routinely enjoy top spots in the North American bestseller lists, and I wouldn't be surprised if The Sims Unleashed follows suit. So what Unleashed does is it adds a couple new features. It lets your Sims adopt pets. You can get dogs, cats, parrots, lizards, and a couple other kinds of animals to add to your household. And they're interesting additions because you can't really control them directly, but you can use them to interact with your family and also with your neighbors. If you have a cat, for instance, and your neighbors are cat lovers, you can discuss cats and become more friendly that way. Similarly, you can use some animals to actually attack your neighbors if you don't like them. Pets are actually implemented pretty well in The Sims Unleashed. Surprisingly, you really don't have to do much to take care of them. Generally speaking, if they're bored, they will entertain themselves. Dogs will chase their own tails, for instance. If your pet is hungry, it'll often beg you for food, which is a pretty clear indication that you should get your Sim to go feed it. So pets don't require a lot of extra work to manage. They're neat little additions to your household. Another feature that Unleashed adds to The Sims is it lets your Sims become gardeners, even farmers. You can build plots of farmland in your backyard and grow vegetables. If you want to, you can even try to make a living being a farmer. You can grow vegetables and then go downtown and sell your excess crops for cash. This is an interesting alternative to a traditional career path in The Sims. And it also gives your Sims a chance to get out of the house and go downtown to the new Old Town areas. So Unleashed adds a few new areas, including pet stores, gardening supplies, a few shopping centers, and just basically new lots that you can customize and build and tweak however you'd like. If you've got all the previous expansion packs, you'll actually have a lot of real estate to work with. And each of these neighborhoods has several different lots that you can customize by filling them with whatever shops and new objects you like. Now, if you've been following The Sims, you'll find that The Sims Unleashed looks about as good and sounds about as good as you might expect. The game's graphics engine is really showing signs of age. The Sims are as blocky as ever, but they're also animated as well as ever. They have new expressive animations, and they also have new expressive Simlish gibberish expressions. The Sims speak a sort of weird gibberish language called Simlish. There are lots of new phrases in Unleashed that Sims use to tend their gardens and also to dote on their pets. The Sims Unleashed also has the same sort of great music that you may have come to expect from the series. When you play The Sims Unleashed, you'll probably get the feeling that someone at Maxis was thinking, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unfortunately, The Sims Unleashed doesn't really fix what was broke in The Sims. The Sims Unleashed has a few problems that have been around ever since The Sims was first released a few years ago. The camera is still really sluggish to scroll. The pacing is still really inconsistent. You'll find that you're always pausing, speeding up time, and slowing things down just to make sure that all your Sims and your pets also are doing what you want them to do when you want them to do them. Also, The Sims Unleashed has the same kind of poor pathfinding that you've probably come to expect from The Sims. Sims will still not be able to find their way around a chair, for instance. If they're surrounded by a bunch of people, they'll stand in place and turn around repeatedly, just trying to talk to the right person or to pet the pet, which is standing right behind them. Then again, The Sims Unleashed didn't really set out to fix The Sims. And probably the most disappointing thing about these problems is that they keep you from doing all the interesting new things that are in the expansion pack. If you're a fan of The Sims, well, you probably already own The Sims Unleashed. But if you're interested in getting into The Sims, the Unleashed expansion pack might be a good place to start.